Hi everyone, my name is Kian. You may know as a clown with camera on my TikTok, but by the way, I'm also an artist. You know, I'm an artist, I'm a rapper, I'm a singer, I'm an influencer, and a millionaire. Obviously not, just a joke. I decided to start a YouTube channel because why not? I love to film and I have a lot what I wanted to say you. As I said, I'm an artist, I make music, I make beats by myself, write the lyrics, and so on. And also sometimes I even draw. Like, I'm a very creative person, and as every creative person, I always go through the NAR block. And I go through it almost every day. And today I'm gonna tell you how to go through the NAR block and never give random ideas. Let's start. There is 5 tips that I have, and number 5 is stop compare your art with someone else because that's very important. Because when you start comparing yourself, for example, I always compare my music with Lisa from Blackpink or compare with The Weeknd because they're my favorite artists. And obviously, I always compare my music with their music, compare to their flow, and I always compare because obviously I want to improve my art, improve my music, improve my beats. And when I have the art block because of compare, I just okay, that's time to stop. That's time to stop. Just let it be. Whenever you feel like, ooh, my art is not enough, my art is not as good as their art, and so on, just stop, okay? Because you just have to, I don't know, stay creative. Like, that's not, art is not an exam. Your art, whenever you show it to your friends, to the social media, or someone else, you just have to care about only one thing. That's your art. Like, you're not the Ariana Grande, you're not the Lady Gaga, you're not me, I'm not you, and that's why you have to stop compare yourself. Okay? Okay. Tip number 4. When you don't know what to do. Our block is always mean that you don't know have what to do or how to do and so on. Also, on my example, when I don't know which exactly beat I should to do, and I just start randomly doing everything. When I try to do drums, I just okay, I use my free will and just randomly touch every single button. Whenever it's melody, I just use very random chords, and after I do some random stuff, that only then I start to remake it or start to think what else I can add or what I can erase from the beat, from the scratch. And only then, when you just made random stuff, you can really understand what you should to do next. Because when you just have a, I don't know, an empty blanket, an empty paper, obviously you don't know what to do. But when you just do something random, really just like whenever I touch this button, peep, do a random scratch. And after you do a random scratch, it will be the way more easy to do something next. Number 3. Start thinking that your art is something important, something that others need in, because I don't know what about you guys, but my family always been telling me that, oh, you drawings, that's just a hobby. Your drawings is, I don't know, is just for you. No one needs in your art. No one needs in your paintings. You just waste your time. Go better do your homework. That's a real story, guys. No cap. And, I just thought to myself, like, but I care about my art. And if I care about my art, there is 100%, then through 8 billions, 8 billions, guys, at least one more human through the 8 billions of people on this earth who would care about my art too. Because you don't know who's watching your art, who's listening to your music, who's watching your YouTube video or TikTok. You don't know. And if you don't like your art, if your family or your friends don't like your art, that doesn't mean that someone else wouldn't like this art too. When you think no one cares, you don't know who exactly watching or listening to you. Okay, okay. Number two, if you have such an art block that you have no scratch, you just can't do a random stuff on an empty piece of paper, just so big art block. I understand you. I also been going through this. If you're a musician like me or influencer also like me, go to someone you like, go to your favorite artist, your favorite influencer, watch the video that you really enjoy, and you know at least 80% can copy this. Maybe recopy in your style or whatever, but you can copy it. Just do it. I know that's maybe not as good advice as you may think, but when you copy, you actually learn something new. Because once when I've been showing my demo song, Do It, you can listen to it on Spotify or on Apple Music, YouTube Music. Yes, because I'm a real artist. Me and my family, we took an excursion on Dubai, and the guy drive an extremely expensive car, and you just like a passenger princess, like just enjoying the ride, you know. I've asked, can I to play my music, and that guy say, yeah, sure, okay. So I've connected to the car. Actually, it was a Mustang, red Mustang car. Oh my god, that's my dream now. And after he listened to it, he said, it sounds like Lisa. And by the way, he also was a Lisa's fan. Like, yeah. If you're also a Blink or Lisa fan, you may think that my song Do It is really just kind of sound like a Lisa, but actually I really enjoy her style, and I don't copy her lyrics, I don't copy her beat exactly. I just do something similar but different. But that's the most important. When you copy, you have to do something out of yourself, because if you copy like 100%, it would be copy. That's won't be your art, that won't be your music, your video. But if you add your details, if you remake a beat, add some, I don't know, just do something out of yourself, then that won't be a copy, that would be inspire. And the tip number one is never give up. If you think that you have an art block, just do at least something. Just at least something. If you have no ideas, nothing just helps you, just find your old art. Maybe your unfinished draw, maybe your unfinished song, and just try to do it. Try to, I don't know, try to conceive the idea. Or if you have finished art, try to do the copy of this art. That's the way that you can improve your skills, to look at your art with refreshed vision, with a new vision. And the same I can do with my music right now, because when I don't know what should I do, I don't know how to write a beat, which lyrics I should write, I just open in my old projects and try to do something like this, or change something, I don't know. Just give your art, give your old art the new life. And that's the best way to go through an art block. When you do something, even through difficulties, even through art block, when you just daily, day by day, draw and draw and draw, and or making music, making lyrics every single day, you'll just forget what art block is. When you start doing something every single day, that won't be as hobby, that won't be something unusual for you, because you do it every single day. It will become a routine. Like when you're waking up and brush your teeth, that's a routine. That's You don't have an art block for brushing your teeth. You got me? Because that's a routine. You do it every single day. every single day. So when you start doing your art every single day, that will be a routine. You will just forget what art block is. So the small conclusion: when you feel art block, when you feel depressed and you don't know what to do with your art, what to do with your videos, with your TikTok, and so on, just do at least something. Even small video, even small sketch, even small demo, it will have sense. Because when you do even the small movements, even a small steps, that still be a progress. Can go through a roadblock if you just do nothing. If you do nothing, that means you don't go forward. If you don't go forward, you will have not the progress. If you don't have a progress, you will never be the best version of yourself. So yes, just enjoy your art, enjoy your own ideas. Don't be shy or don't be scared to copy someone's style, because you is you. The artist you copy is the artist you copy. And that was me, Kian, the clown with camera, the artist. Listen to my music, enjoy life, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.